Clyde believe in giving youth its chance. There are 3 19-year-olds in this lineup and 3 22-year-olds. But the home team's chances aren't helped by suspensions to Stephen McAnulty and under-21 international Martin O'Neill. And Andy Gibson is called off due to a family illness. Graham McShane, who broke his leg against Celtic in the Coca-Cola Cup in August, has been brought in at the last minute. Eddie Anand wouldn't be here if jockey Scott was still manager of Hibs. Scott tried to sign the striker before he left Easter Road. Anand scored 25 goals last season and 21 so far this time. Paul Wright carries the main goal threat for the opposition, although he'll be a bit disappointed not to have more than 9 by now. He's back in the Kilmarnock side today after a bout of flu. Wright takes Jim McIntyre's place up front. Colin McKee returns in place of Mark Roberts, and veteran Ray Montgomery is back in the starting lineup to the exclusion of Derek Anderson. David Bagan is one to watch. He's not yet 20. And the referee for this Tennant Scottish Cup 4th round match is Mike McCurry from Glasgow. It's the Premier side and the favourites who get it started. They feel they're due a good run in this cup competition. For Kilmarnock, it's a break from the day-to-day pressures, but here's a difficult start for them. That was MacPherson breaking away down the right-hand side. And just for a moment, a few hearts were in mouths among the Kilmarnock supports. MacPherson to Bagan. That's aimed for Ali Mitchell. He'll get there. Spectacular clearance by Prunty. One of the many here at Broadwood coming off the Football Academy conveyor belt. Here's Bagan. He's a prospect. It's a good cross too. Underneath it is McKee. Paul Wright almost there. Cleared by Clyde. Tom Brown trying the overhead kick. Any desperate clearance will do for Clyde at the moment. McShane against Bagan. Gets it at the second attempt. There's Paul Campbell taking too much time. Now Gus MacPherson. Well, he worked himself into the shooting position, but that expression tells you everything about the shot. He can strike them, Gus MacPherson, well capable. What he did here was work the opening and then couldn't come up with a shot. Wright against Brown, looked like 6 1/2 dozen, that's the way Mike McCurry saw it. It's play on. Bagan busy on the right-hand side. Colin McKee has it for Kilmarnock. Now Mitchell, MacPherson. Away from McEwen and away from Branley. Now that's good play from Matheson, just cooling things down in the middle. Here's Kenny Gillis. Eddie Anand is up ahead of him. Anand was fouled by Ray Montgomery, not much doubt about that one. Montgomery's furious, but you really can't have too many complaints about that. Clattering in from behind on Anand, as Eddie Anand tried to play that one back to Gillis. And cool it is the message. So this is an interesting position now for Clyde. Kenny Gillis is the man over the ball. Branley, Anand, Matheson, all in the middle. But that's Drago Lekovic's ball. It's a disappointing free kick. And now Kilmarnock on the counter. They'll look to break quickly. Dylan Kerr linking up. Good play from Knox. Brownlee, Gillis, now McEwen. There's plenty up for this cross ball. But again, it doesn't find its target. Kerr intercepts. That's well done by Prunty. He looks very comfortable on the ball, does Jimmy Prunty. Well, Gardner Spears might not look it, but he must be happy with Clyde's showing so far. Anand now taking a moment to look at the options available. That's a bit ambitious. It was aimed at Craig McEwen, but Kerr cut it out, as did Jimmy Prunty with that through ball. Well, that's well played by Brown. Not so good though from Keith Knox. Won by McGowne, flicked on by McKee. Here's Paul Wright. Colin McKee's got pace, he's in behind Prunty. Chips that one in the direction of Paul Wright. Bad clearance. Tom Brown takes a return. Good important tackle. And finally, over the top from Ali Mitchell. Bit of pressure from Kilmarnock, but just struggling to unlock the Clyde defence when they get to the edge of the box. 1-2 there between Brown and Mitchell. The shooting chance fell to Mitchell, disappointing. Long run from the midfield by Bagan. In behind Keith Knox, couldn't keep the ball in, but he had been fouled, and there was no advantage. Keith Knox was the man who made the tackle. Plenty up for Kilmarnock for the free kick. McGowne was there. It's with Dylan Kerr away from McEwen. Struck by Colin McKee. It was well struck too. He just wanted it to dip a little bit more. And that might well have been heading for the top right-hand corner. McEwen looking for Campbell. That's a good-looking cross. Lekovic can't get there. Eventually does, and very nearly a disaster for Lekovic. The goalkeeper is furious, I imagine, mainly with himself. It looked a fairly straightforward catch, but this is more encouragement for Clyde. Campbell's cross, it was high, it was hanging, and Lekovic nearly conceding an embarrassing goal. Gillis, Mark Reilly. Well done though by Kenny Gillis. The return ball from Anand, cut out by Kerr. And that's half-time. A first half full of encouragement for Clyde and full of disappointment for Kilmarnock, and it was very nearly major embarrassment for this man when, spilling that cross towards the end of the first half, he nearly conceded a goal to second division Clyde. But at half-time it's Clyde 0, Kilmarnock 0. Clyde get the second half started. They've already beaten Huntly, Ayr United and St Mirren in this cup run, and they must be heartened by what happened in the first half about the hopes of knocking out Premier side Kilmarnock. Stamina will be their problem. They're a second division side against a team from the top flight, and how will their fitness hold out? Head tennis, and Monty just plays that ball back to McLean. Here comes Kenny Gillis and Miller MacPherson. Campbell, nicely flicked on by Brownlee. This looks promising. Gillis with the through ball, Annan flicks it back. It was a nice idea. Eddie Annan must have been tempted to have taken that on his own, but he just backheeled it, and it was almost a really good scoring opportunity, although that looked like handball from Gillis right at the start of the move. Cleared by Kilmarnock. Both Anand and MacPherson up the line for that throw-in from McShane, and Eddie Anand foul. Taken quickly, it's a good one from Campbell. Here's Miller MacPherson, 1 against 1. Here's a chance for Paul Brownlee. Tried it first time, and what a disappointment that is for the 19-year-old. He'll think now he should have taken a touch, and that was a real chance for Clyde. Here's Kerr as Kilmarnock try to build a counter-attack. Paul Wright just drags it away from Brown. Here's McKee, shadowed all the way by Craig McEwen. Firmly hit from Bagan, away from Brown, and Campbell just hammers that one clear. It's hammered in by Bagan. There's Tom Brown, all the way across the goal. Here's Kerr, onto the left foot, away by Prunty. Back in again, this time from Reilly. Trailed away by Kenny Gillis. That's well tackled by Mitchell. Won by MacPherson, whose dive seemed a little bit theatrical, but the free kick already given. Lots of urgency now about Kilmarnock. Really trying to get this game by the scruff of the neck. MacPherson comes off the back of Brown's head. Here's Paul Wright, and it's a penalty kick. Clyde concede a penalty. They're absolutely furious. They can't believe it. But referee McCurry's made up his mind. Well, here was the incident. Played in by MacPherson. It went all the way through off the head of James Brown to Paul Wright. There was grappling between Wright and Prunty. Well, you would have to think that Clyde can feel hard done by. Jamie Prunty has been booked for his protests. Here comes Paul Wright. And Wright scores. Kilmarnock have the lead. Paul Wright's 10th goal of the season. And that will make everyone among the Kilmarnock support and players breathe a little easier. They've struggled for supremacy in this game. But that's a goal which takes a little pressure off now for them. Firmly struck. And Mark McLean shows the wrong direction. Paul Wright is a difficult man to stop from that sort of range. Bagan, first time for Mitchell. It's a chase for pace. James Brown wins it. MacPherson looking for Mitchell. And now MacPherson again. There's Paul Wright. He's well capable in those sort of positions. He's won goal of the month and goal of the season competitions before. And where he's concerned, this sort of effort is well worthwhile. Off target that time. Clyde would love to get the goal that pulls them back into this game. Carrigan against MacPherson, a youngster against a vastly experienced player. Miller-Matheson knocks it down. Here's Eddie Anand, and Ray Montgomery making the decision to clear it. He says, what else could I do? Out came Lekovic, in went Anand, in went Montgomery too, and this was a bright little moment. It was a good knockdown from Matheson. One of the teenagers, Paul Campbell, with the corner kick out. Comes Lekovic. Challenged by Eddie Anand, but comfortably his. Paul Wright under the bouncing ball. Releases Alex Burke. Lovely, elusive play from Burke. Tackled by Kenny Gillis. Burke is quick and he's at good control, and Gillis had to make the intervention. Good play from Paul Wright. It was Alex Burke who came on to the pass from Paul Wright, but the effort was too high. Lovely little flick, lovely change of direction too from Burke. Kerr downfield, came off the top of the head of Paul Brownlee. Out from Prunty, who didn't like that challenge one little bit. And that's full time at Broadwood. Kilmarnock are through to the quarter-finals of the Tennant Scottish Cup. There's the man who scored the only goal of the game, Paul Wright, with a penalty after 63 minutes, after he was adjudged to have been held back in the area by Jamie Prunty. It was a decision the Clyde fans didn't fancy one little bit. But really, Wright was the only goal scorer, but it's Clyde who take all the plaudits this afternoon. Two divisions between these two teams. But a lot of the time this afternoon, you'd have been hard pushed to have been able to detect that. Some really good prospects in this young Clyde side, but it's Kilmarnock who make progress. Final score, Clyde 0, Kilmarnock 1.